Hello, and welcome to the SaturdayMP show, episode number 50, being recorded mostly live September 22nd, 2024. I'm your host, Chris, and this is a show about shipping secure, high-quality software faster. And we usually do that mostly through like live demos or kind of hands-on examples, not just like hand-waving and just talking in high level. We try to get kind of into the nitty gritty. Just personally, I like watching that stuff. Like I've been talking to some people recently about conferences and stuff. And one of my favorite things about conferences is hands-on workshops. Like every once in a while, there's a good presentation about someone's story, or kind of, I find just normal presentations are more about getting you motivated, but like a good 2-3 hour workshop is great, where you actually get to see how you actually implement some of these high level concepts and what it means. What it means to actually to say that you're secure, or to say that you write, good code. Like what the heck does that actually mean? So that's what we're doing. So if you have any questions you'd like me, I'd love to turn this into a question and answer show. Maybe I keep saying that, but maybe it'll never happen. Send me an email to ask@SaturdayMP.com, or just leave comments if you're watching us on YouTube down below. That would be fantastic. So, all right. I didn't, if I was actually smarter too, I would have had something planned for episode 50. Nice big round number. I can't believe we've made 50 of these already. That's, I don't know if they've gotten any better or not, but I don't know. I guess maybe they could have gotten worse. But we're not doing anything special today. We're just, because this month is kind of about security. So today we're going to keep that, the last kind of security focused, well, not the last one, but the last one probably for a little bit, security focused video that we're going to record. And this one is, I haven't never tried these before, but in Hack the Box, so usually most of the time when you're doing these capture the flags events like Pico CTF or Hack the Box, you're pretending to be the attacker. But recently Hack the Box introduced these Sherlocks, which are kind of, you're the defender, or kind of something's happened and you need to figure out what happened. And kind of go through it. So I've never done one of these before, but I've heard good things about them. So I kind of looked through a couple, and I picked one called Brutus, which kind of somewhat similar to the situation I might run into, where someone has a Linux server of some sort, and they've asked, they think maybe they got hacked, and they've asked me to take a look at it. And I'm not a security expert, so that's why I've been trying to increase my security knowledge the last couple of years, because I kept getting this request. So I'll poke around and give them what advice I can, and then oftentimes I'll pass them on to someone else currently. But eventually, I'd like to be the person, or at least have more knowledge about it. So, so it's a lot of poking around. Log files, like usually I'm poking around. Usually I'm supporting a website of some sort, so I'm poking around some sort of web logs. But I found this one that it looks like there's Unix logs. So they have a Confluence server. So for those that don't know, Confluence is kind of like a wiki application that that usually used internally by companies, or sometimes externally, for documentation. And it looks like they had Confluence installed on some sort of Linux server or Unix server, and there's a brute force SSH attack. And then basically our job is we're given these log files and to try and figure out what the heck happened. So, and it's got this little walkthrough about how to do it. I actually even downloaded. I just kind of skimmed the first page or two basically about this, but we got this right up here in case I get stuck. If you watch some of the previous videos, that often happens, but in this case we'll use the walkthrough in case we get really stuck. So we're just going to go through this and see how it goes, and hopefully I'll learn something and you'll learn something. And again, for those that are new, if you're watching these videos, a lot of times there are some videos where I've basically walking through a demo that I know very well or something, but oftentimes it's me just actually like live coding or live debugging something. And sometimes you get stuck. And I think that's important, because a lot of times in this world, people just think there's all these overnight successes, and just people just instantly know things. Like you watch a YouTube video and you think, oh, that person's so smart. And what you don't realize behind the scenes is that they've researched and practiced at YouTube and edited heavily. So it's like a quick 10-minute, like, here's how to solve the thing. But in real life, you know, it took them 30 hours or something like that. And I think there's a place for those short videos, but I think nowadays, I think too many people think things just happen easily, especially if they're watching on TV or something. And yeah, I'm there. I'm here to screw up so that people can realize, like, oh no, things don't happen easily. People have to think about things. So, all right, I think that's all we got. So let's just jump right into this, because I got to record this. I'm recording this on a Sunday, actually, because I'm actually going to. It inspired me to do security month, as I'm going to B-Sides for the next couple days. Probably by the time you're watching this, B-Sides is over, but I closed. I don't like these X's are so close to the plus sign. No. So there's B-Sides Edmonton. So as I'm going to this conference, I'm not speaking, but I'm participating in it, and I've always had a great time when I go. So met a bunch of security folks in the Edmonton and surrounding areas, and I think this is their biggest one yet. They've sold out, and I think they sold the most tickets they've ever sold. It's bigger. They got tons of speakers. So unfortunately, if you're watching this, it's too late. But if you ever have a chance to attend a B-Sides, they're usually pretty local all over the world. So yeah, you should attend one. And then you get to meet a bunch of interesting people. Even if you're just a software developer, you're not in the security space like I was. All right, okay, so I'm kind of rambling. So let's get into this. So this Brutus thing, so you're basically given these log files. So I don't need to start a machine like if you watch other Hack the Boxes or whatever. So I've downloaded the files. You can see over here. I've downloaded the Brutus zip, and then I've extracted them. So I have an auth log. So this is the Linux authentication logs. Anytime someone does like an SSH or something like that, you'll get this. And this is a new file for me, this WTMP, which I've never really looked at before. Usually I look, like I said, I end up looking in like Apache or Nginx access logs, or the files, the log files created by the application, so like the Rails production logs or something like that. I spent a lot of time poking around there just to see what's been going on, because usually I'm debugging a website either that I'm supporting or that someone else wrote, but a problem happened, and so the company reached out to call me. So auth log, this is one I'm somewhat familiar with. So you can see there's the fields in the auth log. Or I guess we can bring this up. Right. And I'll just make it a little bigger for there. Oh yeah, I might have to move my face around. I started experimenting putting my face in here. So if you don't see my face, it's because I got tired of moving around. If you see it, I might jump around a bit, just depending on what it is. But you can see here, this is like the date and time, the IP address of who made the request, what they're trying to do. So this is like session open for user so user confluence. This is probably the user set up by the Confluence web application itself. So, and you're going to see a lot of the, I'm guessing that's what it is. Like, you're going to see a lot of these same IP addresses. Oh, there's invalid user already. Because it's all logging in, like the Confluence application itself is logging into the server. So that's what's getting logged. So there's going to be a lot of these same IP addresses, and it's going to be probably, I'm looking, I've never debugged Confluence itself. I've never used it. I've read it. I guess we could take a look for people that don't know. Confluence. It's by the same people that do Jira. It's a Atlassian product. So we don't need all this. So you can see it's kind of like maybe this. Hopefully this video is showing up okay. You can see it's kind of like a wiki, and people can create documentations. And I'm pretty sure, like if you go to JetBrains, I'm pretty sure like theirs is all Confluence. I'm not sure. Let's see. I guess close. How do I see the? Oh, maybe it's not. But yes, I thought some of their documentation it looked very Confluence-y anyway. But yeah, it's like just makes a wiki. A lot of times you use it for internal stuff, sometimes you use it for external. So our job, what was their job again? Yeah, so someone brute forced using SSH. They did some other stuff, like probably they brute forced in, maybe they got the Confluence username, and then they tried to brute force to root. Oh yeah, look, there's a root thing there. Okay. So stuff like that. So let's see. So we'll kind of, I'll try to take a guess at things, answer these tasks, and then we'll go look here. Oh, and then the other thing, what were we talking about? The WMP log. How do I get rid of this? Can I get rid of that? Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of that. Anyway, hopefully this is showing up. I can make this a little bigger. There we go. So yeah, this WTMP log is something I never looked at. It's a binary file, so you can look at it a little bit with the last command. But there's probably some other tool that we'll look at. Yeah, so there's another tool here we can use to look at to open it. Okay, I'm really going to have to figure out how to... Oh, okay, there we go. Where were we? This WTM dump tool. So it looks like you can dump these log files. Okay. So let's get to that one in a minute, because I think the first one we can just answer with the auth log file. But yeah, you can see what happened here. Basically, the IP address, the server that it's trying, the service that it's trying to access, the process ID, kind of the user, and then kind of what happened, all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Analyzing the auth log, can you identify the IP address used by the attacker to carry out the brute force attack? So, my guess is, so these IP addresses won't matter, the ones on the left. I'm assuming it's just like, look at all this, 68. Yeah, so seeing this invalid user, oh, their SSH port is not on that port. They're trying to try a bunch of ports there. Oh, but there is this one. Accepted password for root. I wonder if this is a legit one. But I'm guessing it's a 62 because there's a whole bunch. Authentication failure. Yeah. So they're trying to do. So this admin, is that they're trying to log into Confluence? Oh no, SSH daemon. Yeah, these cron jobs look like they're being run by the. Okay, yeah. Oh, maybe this is the port that they're trying, the client connection port, not the port that they're that this SSH server is running on. I'm going to say it's this one. So I don't look at the auth log very often, but a lot of times when you look at an access log, like an Apache website access log, you'll see like someone's running a script, so you'll see a whole bunch of weird, like kind of invalid commands. Not really failed logins, but usually like can't find file blah blah blah, because they're just running a script, and you'll see like oftentimes like a bunch of WordPress files that they're looking for. You know, just someone saw your site and ran a script against it. So, okay. Oop. All right, so that was the correct one. The brute force attempts were successful. An attacker gained access to an account on the server. Okay, so they kept failing. Failed, and then they disconnected. There's probably a faster way to search this. So what is it? Well, I guess we could just keep scrolling. It's not too terribly long. Like some of these log files are really big. So the other thing I'm hoping to gain, actually, let's take a look. Is there a better tool? Because I definitely need a tool for helping parse log files. That's a dump file, so we'll deal with that later. Okay, yeah, so invalid user, we didn't even have to really search for that. We could just see it. Yeah. So, okay, saw it down there. Accepted password is what they're... Is that... So I guess you need to know what to search for, but like if we were just scrolling through it... like we could look for authentication success. Is that what they said to search for? Authentication success? Oh, accepted password. Like user unknown, user. Receive disconnect. Oh, here we go. Here's accepted password for root. So they got root. Oh, they must have got a one earlier that I missed. So let's see. They're looking for admin on SSH. So I guess there's an admin account set up. Yeah, they're just basically brute forcing it. No password. So they tried admin, they're trying server admin. Are they just brute? They're just guessing at accounts. Maybe that's what they're doing. And of course, if you have more suggestions or ways, let me know. I'm always like, this is me learning, and as well as you learning as well. So. Receive disconnect. I'm going to actually make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Authentication failure. Yeah, it looks like the first one they got was root. Accepted password. Let's see if we can find that. I can't. What are we supposed to search for? Accepted password. Yeah, so there's one here, but that's a different IP address. They got one here. Here. Oh, Cyber Junkie. Okay. So they finally got in. Okay, so what is the question here? I think it was root. Either that or a Cyber Junkie. Okay, it was root. Okay, so they tried a couple other ones and they finally got root, which is bad. So okay, can you identify the time zone Italian mod just take out to carry out their objective? I'm assuming it's this one here. Right, that's the first. So this is not this 203. This is probably like a legit login from the server admin. This one is not. All right, so we want the year. Where's the year? March 6th. Oh, does it tell us the year? March 6th. Is it 2024, I guess? Unless this is really old. Oh, what was the... such a... Okay, I'm gonna have to, let's write that down over here, just so I remember. Year, 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 month, month, day, day, hour, hour, minute, minute, second, second. Okay. So, I'm assuming 2024 maybe. March is the 3rd month, the day is 06. The time is 6:31:40 in the morning. Oh. Do I have a year? Like, I don't have the year. It just says auth log. Okay, when was this hack the box created? Oh, okay. So this is when we have to. Okay, so the first successful login by the attacker was a result of an automated brute force attempt. Oh, okay. So they got in, not this one. And then they disconnected. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, they're trying a bunch of different things, kind of like brute forcing a bunch of different ones through a script. Oh, okay. The working session and correlate it with the auth log. Oh, okay, okay. So how do I dump that again? So let's see. I wanted to use, okay, so again, hopefully my face is not in the way, because when I'm recording these, I can't actually see my face. I can only see it after. Which is probably good. I got kind of an ugly face built for radio. Okay. So let's go into the extracted files. And then utpm, do I have this? I'm assuming so. Var log wtemp. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff there. That's good. Let's put this. Why are you like that? Okay. Let's just call this wtmp dump. Oh, sure. Decode. Sure, we'll just use .dump. Texture. We'll just stick with the same name. Or, not quite the same, but close enough. Okay. All right, so now we can see this in. Wait, where did it put it? Brutus? Oh, I'm in, whoops, I was in the wrong folder there. Let's move this down to this one. Move. I have a Brutus inside of Brutus. Oh yeah, I don't, whoops, okay. For some reason I created a folder up here. Sorry about that. See? You get to watch me screw up. Okay, so let's go into Sherlock's. Brutus, and then Brutus again. Okay, so we should see this in here. Okay, cool. All right, so again, let's make this a little bigger. Let's see what this file has in it. Okay. So we got reboot. Okay, so they rebooted the server. Oh, there's the actual year. Assuming this is a login. And they rebooted it again. This is 2026, so let's get both of these open. Let's have them side by side. And we'll just make this big for now. All right, because we're on March 6th, and this is... Oops. Oh, that's the 8th, 26th. Oh, yeah, we get a long way. Okay, let's go to March... wait. That doesn't add up. Oh, that's weird. Are these log files? Huh. It's interesting. Am I missing? Okay, let's try. And then let's... Oh, I dumped. I dumped the wrong one. Is that what it said in the instructions? I dumped my WTM. Okay, that was... No wonder the dates were all wrong. I want this one here. All right, there we go. All right, so now let's just keep this open. Oops. I don't need Brutus.zip. All right, now if we go look at these dates. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 01, 02, 03. Okay, so here's the ones we want, is these ones here. Maybe what we'll do, just because these files are really long, let's open you up. Let's put you below. There we go. Okay. And then we can shrink this down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little hard on one screen, especially because I have the font size bigger, just to help with the video. Okay, so 6:30. So we do have a login at 6:17. Oh, there's their IP address right there. 6:32 is when they logged in. Okay, so if we look at times, might not match exactly, but oh yeah, there we go. That was it right there. That's probably the one that matches this one. Okay. Yeah, because system, yeah, session open for root, accepted password for root. Yeah, the other one didn't try to open an actual shell or anything. It just, like it said, it just logged in and then quit right away. So I'm assuming it's going to tell us the same thing. Now question 2, the timestamp. Right, these are made, however, upon acquiring. Okay, so this, creation and destruction of terminals. Okay, or the assignment and release of terminals to users. Yeah, so the other time they didn't open a terminal. Yeah, we could see it here that they got a root terminal. Right, yeah, root terminal there. Okay, so let's cut and paste that time into here. There's our IP. All right, so let's copy that. And then go here. All right, so that's good. So SSH login sessions are tracked and assign a session number upon login. Okay. What is the session number assigned? That I believe is, I'm assuming it's this one, 37. So that'd be useful because then we can filter out and find out all the other things they did. Okay, cool. The attacker added a new user as part of their persistence strategy on the server and gave this new user account. Oh, okay, we saw that attacker higher than root. You're already root. Jeez. Yeah, so you can see here. So if we look at, can we tell the process? Yeah, but you can see it's cyber. They added their cyber junkie person here, so they added them as cyber junkie. I'm not sure what the group shadow is. They gave them a shell. Oh yeah, and then they added them to the sudo user group, so that they can switch to root. Okay. So sudo, for those who don't know, lets you temporarily, like if your user is part of the sudo group, you can temporarily elevate your privileges to root. Sudo make me a sandwich. Cyber junkie. Oh, what is the Mitra attack subtechnique ID used for persistence? Oh, I have no idea. That I don't know. I don't even know what a Mitra attack is. Let's go take a look. Of course, I have to put an ampersand in there to be cool. The adversarial tactics, techniques, and common knowledge. Okay. So take used for persistence. Yeah. So they didn't log. They sudoed. I don't know what that's called, but oh, and then they ran a script. Okay. Yeah, they got in there a cyber junkie ran a script. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so persistence. Let's see what the persistence ones. No. I want reconnaissance. Oh, is it just persistence? I need to go to the actual attack. Okay, can I see the different tactics? Is it a tactic or technique? Sub-technique. Okay, so if we go look at techniques, enterprise, I'm assuming. Abuse elevation control. Oh, sudo and pseudo caching. This is 003. Is that what it is? Okay, let's T1548. So T1548.003. Form pseudo caching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's got to be it. Oh no. 1548. 1548003. No, they didn't manipulate the tokens. They didn't discover an account. Acquire infrastructure, no. Active scanning, no. Okay, now we're getting all over the place. Abuse. Okay, let's just look at a quick hint here. What's the hint? If you found the answer to question 5, one five four eight zero zero three. Okay, let's just take a quick look because I don't. Yeah, so we found the logs. They added themselves to the pseudo group. Oh, Cyber Junkie. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's a giant enterprise matrix. Okay. So okay, persistence. Oh, create account. Sub-techniques. Oh, open this. Local account. Oh, okay. Is this what they did? They created a local account? Oh, I would have thought it. I guess persistence. They just created their own account that hopefully no one would notice exists. Like you would never create it called Cyber Junkie. You would try to mimic like what's on there, and maybe no one would notice right off the bat. Okay, how long did the attacker's first SSA last move from the previous current and session ending with the auth log in seconds? Oh, okay. So they logged in here. Does this show when they logged off? Doesn't look like it. Maybe the auth log will show us when they logged off. Yeah, so they created this terminal. And then Cyber Junkie got hurt. It doesn't look like it'll tell us when they logged off in this wtemp file, but this one, okay. So here they logged in at 44, and then they logged off. Does it say when session 37 was disconnected? Yeah, received disconnect. All right, here we are. Session 37 logged out. So it was. Let's just write this down somewhere. So if we got our. I'm running out of windows. Show everything. Okay, so we got paste. Sure. Show this time here. 6:37:24, and then when did they create the account? That was here. So, man, now we have to do math. Okay, let's just put this into copy. Just put it in README here. All right, boop. Log out. Log in. Was. Let's copy that. Okay, so what do we got? We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4. It's 4 minutes, and 44 minus 24. Okay, so 24. So 34. Right, we got 24 seconds, and then 54, and then plus 6, so that's 40 seconds, I think. So it's really a total of 4 minutes and 40 seconds, which is, what's 4 times 60 is 240 plus 40. 280 seconds, I think. All right, let's see if my math is correct. Oh, all right, I'm assuming it's 280. Just so we don't spend forever in the video. Okay, a local count. Oh, 39 seconds. Did I 279? Did I? Oh, was I off by 1? Okay, 279 seconds. Okay, that's pretty close. 279, done. Okay, the attacker logged into their backdoor account and uses their higher privilege to download a script. Oh yeah, we saw that. Remember we saw that earlier? We saw them go here. I have no idea what this script would do. I don't know, do we... Is this even a real URL? Yeah. GitHub user content? Is that even like I don't even think that's a real URL. But yeah, the script is right here. Copy. And then, oh, the full command they want. This part. So they ran, oh yeah, curl. So they ran the curl command, which is basically the download to the and I'm assuming once they downloaded that file, then... Hey! All right. Thank you. So, Sherlock rank. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's retired. So it's retired so I could record it. But there's newer ones. They don't like you to record the newer ones until they're retired. So wow, there we go. So those Sherlocks are kind of interesting. I think I will do some more of those because, again, clients keep asking me about this stuff, and I need to keep increasing my knowledge. I'm really hoping one of them has, because these are really small log files. Usually you get like a huge freaking log file. And part of my problem is always finding ways to search through it in a reasonable manner. So I'm hoping if I go through some of these, there's some tools that they'll suggest. Or if you have any tools that you use to parse really long log files, especially that come from web applications or web servers. Those are ones I tend to view quite a bit. Let me know. I'd love to help. And then I think people are starting to use AI to help them parse those. So yeah, I think, yeah, let's just wrap that up. So thanks again for watching. I know it's been, thank you for spending your time watching this. I know your time is your most valuable resource. That's something you don't realize till you get older. So thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around for 50 videos. I guess most of the time I do this for myself, but if other people find it useful, that's even better. If you have any questions again you'd like me to answer, let's just go. Yeah, you can ask at SaturdayMP.com. Just send me an email, and then maybe I'll answer it in a future video, or you can also just leave a comment in the YouTube channel below. If you like what you saw here, please, you think other people benefit please feel free to share it. Like and subscribe, which just helps bump it up in the YouTube algorithms. It's free to do. And just, again, if you found this useful and you're like, I think other people benefit it, the more you like it, the more you subscribe to things. It just, makes it easier for other people to find it. So thank you all so much, very much for watching, and I will catch you next week. Take care.